I've had a lot of requests to do another tour of the island because I haven't done one in a little while. So we're going to take a little bike ride, and I'm going to go into an area that I usually don't go into. You can see the landmark behind me on this side, and that is Rose Marina. So I'm on the corner of Bald Eagle and Giralda Court, and down Giralda Court there is a lot of nice houses, but it's also just sort of a quiet neighborhood area because it's made up of a lot of courts, and so it doesn't get a lot of through traffic. So that's why I really don't go down there much unless it's Marie and I purposely going somewhere that we normally don't go. So we're going to head down that way, and I'm going to show you some nice houses, and you'll see what Marco Island looks like when it's dead in September. The sun's going to be down in about 45 minutes, so hope we can stand the glare here. Just look at some of these houses. You'll have to put up with a little commentary from me, but these houses, just like Marco, well kept, really nice. There's been some construction back in here on lots that were undeveloped, and some renovations as well. So I haven't been down here since they've been done, but there's a really nice looking house right there. Let me go to the other side of the street, and you can see how well kept these houses are. The landscaping, just really, really nice, but there's not a car on the road. And again, because there's no through traffic down in this part of the neighborhood, it just nice and quiet. There's a huge house under construction. Well, huge for my standards, maybe not Marco's standards, but 2-story. A lot of houses on Marco, they'll build the first floor out of block and then the second floor out of wood studs, and then also wood studs on the inside. Here you can kind of see they've got metal studs upstairs, and it's all concrete, which is really well built. That'll withstand hurricane storms, things like this, and you can tell that the lot's been raised up just a little bit. Again, we're on Giralda Court, and it loops around here to the right and then dead ends. But there's another street back here, I believe. Look at this house, beautiful house. Nice cupola on top. Here's one of the few empty lots on Marco yet. But it says it's got a construction sign in front of it, so maybe it's going to be a build. We shall see. And back in here, this is the north end of the island, so you still see a lot of the older homes here, some that I think were more original because they're down towards old Marco. And then you see houses like this that have been built in the last, couple of years. But like this one's really nice, and this would be on a point on the water, on the bay. But I don't know what year that is. It almost looks like an 80s house that's been remodeled and updated. 3-car garage. And if you know me, I rate houses on Marco Island based on the number of garages they have, and that's about it. Beautiful. So let's take a look at this one though. This one is kind of stunning. Look at that. And it's got, well, you go through the walk, looks like it's got an entrance on the left and right, and can you see through their entryway? Look at that boat going by back there. It's got a nice gate, and then upstairs you can see in the balcony, you can also see all the way through upstairs. Gorgeous house. Sometimes when you're cruising around Marco, there's so many nice houses that when you go past again, you go, I don't know why, I didn't even see that house. But it's still stunning. I like this house too. This one looks really cool because it's got the garage doors on each side and they're on the bottom. So I bet the entire bottom is storage, maybe an entryway. Okay, let's head down Embassy Court. And If you know me a little bit, I got a little history with embassies, so embassy court, I love that. This, as I recall, here's another empty lot, which is unusual. Really nice. This is nice because these people are on a canal, but they're also on the bay, so they don't have people directly across from them. And you know, if you're on water, you know the noise travels, so you can hear everything that comes out the other side of the canal. But this one, they have an open bay over there. That's kind of cool. Here's a nice big house. This is a good sized house, 3-car garage, but it's a full 2-story. And it's got this nice circle here, really well landscaped. You can tell. Actually, I'm gonna loop around because you can tell these people. Look at this. This is their landscaping, and they've even landscaped the island in the middle of the court, and matches the house landscaping. Beautiful. Probably gonna say beautiful a lot during this ride. And look at this. This is a dead end back here. What a way to live at a dead end. It's got this nice house here, and then this one. I wonder what the other side of this one looks like. I know I've been past it on the water, but yeah, look at that. That's a big house. Now I'm going down this street, and I'm not even going to try to pronounce it because I'm going to screw it up, but it goes left and right, and I'm going to head down to the right where it curves. And you see that yellow house? I love that house. Let's go take a look at it. You can see some construction here. Nice 2-car garage, 2-story, partial 2-story. Here's a yellow house. It's got like a 3 or more car garage on the bottom, but this thing, for me, I would call that plantation style. And I don't know anything about architecture, but it's raised up high in the air, and that is a beautiful house. Nice entryway, big covered porch. So we'll go down the street I can't pronounce, and there's a few offshoots here. Take a look at this house. I've seen this one before. This is a 3-car garage, and it's got one of the garages is tall. You can see, so they probably put an RV in there, or a van or something like that. But look at this house, and this is on the corner. So I'll cruise around the corner. Water fountain, tigers out there, or something. Seahorse for a mailbox. Got a lot going on here. Beautiful house. Okay, coming down to another court. And most of these courts are all waterfront, so you know, they sort of have a really, how should I say it? The water line that they have for property is usually big. Okay, so I remember this house. This has the lot next door with a fountain and a long entrance. And if we look over there, if you can see through those palm trees, that's the esplanade. So is this Smokehouse Bay maybe? Courthouse Bay? I think it's Smokehouse Bay. And you can see the esplanade, and to the left where a lot of boats, a lot of sailboats park out there. Beautiful house. And across the street on a canal, a build. I can't see the sign who's building, but it's going to be a good sized one as well. A split 2-car garage. Okay, now we're across the street I can't pronounce, and we're on the other side of this court. Now September in Marco is usually pretty dead. There's a lot of businesses that shut down, mostly restaurants. A lot of the popular restaurants that everybody knows. There's a nice house. Look at the design of that that grass, and I think it's even real grass on their front step. Very nice. And I'm thinking there must be a golfer nearby. Nice. You see different styles of homes here. I don't know, that one looks like maybe quasi-plantation bungalow looking thing, but it's too big to be called a bungalow. Here's new construction now. Check this out. This, okay, you know me and garages. So nice 2-car garage here, and then separated by a walkway, a breezeway, a driveway, something or another, and then it's got a taller garage door over here. I'm guessing that's for the purpose of an RV or something. It doesn't look overly deep. Could be a workshop, who knows, but yeah, pretty nice. Now I'm on Rockport, and Rockport's got something down here that I really like, and we just saw from the water a couple weeks ago. They've got a few lots down here at the end, and what a view. Check this house out. So the Krabby Lady's open again. They shut down just for a couple weeks for vacation. I know that. Like someone's parked out here enjoying the... So check out this lot. This lot here, beautiful way to see the sunset. Hopefully I don't get a strike here. On the music there, they turn the music down. So they probably don't know I'm on YouTube, right? So it's got this nice court here, and you come in through the right over here from the Marco River, and you come all the way around here, and you go past that house that's directly in the center there in order to get to the Esplanade. But it opens up really nice here. And this lot, I don't know if it's one lot, I think it's 2 lots, because this one is elevated, and here in the middle of the shot you can see where it is, it steps down quite a bit, the elevation of the lot. But, and then mangroves on the other side, and we've seen plenty of dolphins swimming over there in the evening on the mangroves. Gorgeous. And then you got the golden hour sunlight, and here it is shining on this beautiful home. I like that. For me, I like the lighter colors, but there's some houses where the dark colors work, and that's one of them right there. September is slow on Marco, which has been really nice. The weather, we've gotten some rain the last few days, but and that comes with some humidity. But before that, the humidity has been low in the mornings and nice breeze, and it's been pretty comfortable. So I'd say September is probably a mixed match of days that are really, really hot and days that are extremely tolerable. So you just find your activity and go accordingly. But it's nice because, I mean, the driving's easy. You can ride your bike down the middle of the street. I wouldn't advise it, but you could. The sidewalks are bare. It's just whatever you want to do. You don't have to make reservations to get into the restaurants. Look at that house, wow. A lot of blackbirds. See them on the roofs up there? A lot of blackbirds out tonight, especially in this area. Look at them on this house here. They're all over both sides of the street. I'm feeling a little Alfred Hitchcock theme going on here. But I don't think they attack in such nice neighborhoods. Okay, all right, we're gonna figure this one out. Look at all the birds over here. I don't know what their thing is. On the other side of the canal, I can see them as well in the backyard. Here's these yard chickens. I don't know what these are called, but these guys just kind of graze around like chickens in a farmyard. And I've just started seeing the darker ones. I don't know if that's a maturity thing or a gender thing. I don't know what's going on with that, but these guys are usually picking bugs out of the yards, especially after it rains. They love it because the ground gets even softer, I believe. But that's just educated guess. I don't really know. Cruise around the court here. And I believe I'm still on Rockport. So while I cruise down the road we've already looked at, let me let me get a little update on restaurants. And I'll go through the island mentally here. So I'm in the north end. The boardroom's been closed for September. Tony and his staff are on vacation. Well deserved, because they're open all the time the rest of the year. And who else down there? 844 is getting ready to open, I believe, because the lights are on. Even the outside lights. So that looks really nice. That's going to be nice. I've seen a video of the inside of that place, and it's really well done. The Snook Inn on Monday started training employees, so I think they're really close. Nothing official, of course, just a guess on my part, but I know they're training people. And if we go down, go up Bald Eagle and out to Collier, trying to think. Island Chicken had reduced hours, and hopefully their hours will go back to normal. We tried to get them one day after we were out boating, and I missed them by a half hour. So, and I'll tell you right now, Island Chicken, if you want to feed 2 people a couple of times for $20, you can get it done at Island Chicken, and their chicken's excellent. So, and their food's excellent, and it's family-owned business. They're all very nice. So there's a little plug for Island Chicken. That's one of our favorites. Okay, I'm down a new section here. Now, continuing on with restaurants. In Goodland, Paradise Found is still closed. The Krabby Lady was closed for 2 weeks, but they're back open again. And the Little Bar is closed. Stan's opens at the end of the first week of October. So saw that posted online, and I heard they're going to have the Shane Duncan band there for the opener, and he pulls them in. That's a really good band. Coming back to Marco, the Sunset Grill. Sunset Grill just reopened. They were closed down for a few weeks, and they did a remodel job in there. So I saw the ad where it said, come see us. And so we're going to get over to Sunset Grill and take a look at that place, see what they've done on the inside. All of the other restaurants, I think are pretty well open. Sammy's is always open, and there's nothing. The only thing better than the food at Sammy's is Sammy himself. Go to Sammy's. If you've never been to Sammy's and you've driven by Sammy's and you wondered what it was like, go there. You will not find a more personable individual than Sammy or his wife Tanya, and Sammy will tell you, his saying is, it's all about the food. It's all about the food. Their menu is fantastic, and I've never had a bad dish there. So there's a plug for probably my favorite restaurant on the island, just because I like the people factor as much as I like the food factor. Look at this house. This house is not that big, but it's got three garages, so that scores high for me. And you can see it's getting a little cloudy, so hopefully you can still see. I won't have to edit this out, but hopefully you'll still see some of the houses. Well, okay, so I'm back on Giralda, and I'm gonna head out by where we were at Rose Marina. Again, I don't think, have we passed one car since I've been riding my bike? I don't think I have. Now on Bald Eagle, of course, we will, but you know, this is a really good time of year to come to Marco Island. The water's still warm, you know, it's not cold. We were in the water this past week, and there was, you know, areas where it was cooler than others. You know, much better than in July when we went in there. It was like a hot tub. I mean, it wasn't refreshing at all. And there's the Marco Presbyterian Church right here. That's where we're at for reference. So the water's nice. If you go to Key Waden, we actually went there on the weekend, which I think it was the first time we've ever done that, and there was still plenty of space to park. It wasn't overly crazy. It wasn't a battle of the stereos or anything like that, and we sort of shy away from that stuff. But it was really, really nice at Kuwait, and I love Kuwait Island. Okay, here's Rose Marina, and I'll cruise in there real quick. We'll see what that looks like. Here are guys working, offloading gear, ice. And Rose Marina is closed, obviously, but it gets nice and quiet here in the early evening. Take a look at the boats. Here's the rental fleet of pontoons. You can see all them, all with the red tops. And the Marco Island Princess is usually over there, but I don't see it tonight, so it's probably out on a sunset cruise. All right, there we go. There's our bike tour of Marco for the evening. If you like this type of video, please let me know in the comment section or hit the like button, because otherwise I just don't know. And it's getting the time of year where I could do more of these because it's really comfortable outside. So let me know. And those that have commented before and requested them, I appreciate it very much. And I'll see you in the next video.